What's up, everybody? I just got done watching the Switch 2 Direct. Like a lot of you out there, I think this is going to be weird quality overall because this is going to be instantaneous, so I can, get those clicks or whatever. But I am a ReActionExaminer. I used to do a lot more reactions, and then with all takedowns and weird stuff, and I wish I could have done a live stream or short trailers, but I'm just going to show photos for this and just talk about my reactions. And anyway, I'm a little underwhelmed. This reminded me a lot of the E3 2012, 2013, whenever they showed off the Wii U. That presentation was so weird. There was a lot of third-party support, but it was a lot of, hey, we're bringing this game over. It just seems like Switch or Nintendo is catching up with the past couple years of PS5 and Xbox Series X games, which is great because, first of all, I think the hardware looks incredible. I did not know what to expect from that initial trailer. It looked like, a Switch 2. So I kind of thought like maybe 1080p or, guaranteed 1080p. But all the games that they showed, like the resolutions and the frame rates and stuff, except for the voice chat stuff, looked really, really smooth. I was very impressed. 4K, a built-in fan into the dock. So many crazy features that reminded me, oh yeah, this isn't just a Switch upgrade. This is like a full-blown PS1 to PS2. It's just so different from Nintendo because they've never done a numbered sequel before. It's wild. All the features look promising. Like the the voice chat, being able to get rid of sound, which I don't think is really necessary. I don't think it's necessary for them to have their own dedicated voice chat functionality with the chat button. Yes, the C button is for chat, not for anything weird. I just thought it was going to be capture or something like that. But and the June 5th date, that's really soon. And the craziest thing is they didn't say a price. No price for anything on there. There's going to be a lot of Switch games that are getting enhanced. And it's not like you put your game like Breath of the Wild into the Switch 2, which you can do, and it'll just be like enhanced. You have to buy like an upgrade. They didn't tell you how much it would be for an upgrade. I'm thinking like $10 at most. Anything more would be crazy. But what's even crazier is they say a date for the whole console, and there is no price point. I don't know if they're embarrassed about all of the prices or what. It's so strange. That makes me think, because it's 4K and all that stuff, this thing might be like $600. Like, close to PS5 Pro technology. It is, my wallet is hurting. I was hoping for like a $400 thing, because that seems like very Nintendo. Anything more than $400 does not seem like Nintendo for me. Price point aside, let's get to the games. Mario Kart World is where things opened, and I didn't think I'd be excited for a Mario Kart game, but this one is a global offensive, and it looks cool. I don't know how I feel about driving to locations and exploring the world since you can't get out of your vehicle. That seems a little odd to me. I would have been perfectly fine with just tracks, but I do like how it's going to be a global thing, kind of like Super Mario Odyssey, how it was kind of based on real-world locations or, inspired by real-world locations. That's kind of cool for me. I really don't care about talking about any of the enhanced 2 features for Switch, like Mario Party Jamboree, the upgrade pack, or Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, the Kirby game. All that stuff doesn't seem really interesting to me. I am surprised in the middle of all that stuff they managed to squeak out a Daemon X Machina sequel, I think. It's very unclear. I thought for sure it was gonna be another Xenoblade game, but it was not. Um, GameCube support, that was huge. I don't think they're increasing the price for the expansion. At least it didn't seem that way. Wind Waker will be at launch, which is wild to me because they have an HD version people have been wanting since the Wii U, and they seemingly refuse to release it. It's great because the GameCube enhanced version that you can get through Switch Online looks really good, but it's not going to have the same features as the Wii U edition, which is just boggles my mind. Let's see what else in my notes. They announced some amiibo. So Street Fighter 6 is coming to the system, which is great. Awesome. But they showed amiibo, and that's the only amiibo that they showed for the game. That's crazy. They did a tease that, the Hitman's coming to the Switch, which is, great. And then they also teased Project 007, which we already knew about from I.O., but there's no gameplay or anything, which is like, why even bother? No Final Fantasy IX, which I'm pissed about, but there is a remaster of Bravely Default, which is awesome because was a 3DS game, and it's really good. I was actually thinking about it yesterday because I was doing some research on a piece about job classes in video games, and I was going through all three Bravely Default games, and I was like, man, these are such good games that are just kind of, two of them are trapped in the 3DS, and one is kind of a forgotten hidden gem on the Switch 2, or the original Switch, Bravely Default 2, and I'd love a new one, but that'll be available on launch day, which is cool. And speaking of Final Fantasy, they did show that Remake is coming to the Switch 2, but not Rebirth. It's weird that they just showed one and not the other. And again, I was really hoping for Final Fantasy IX, but nope. Let's see here. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, which is the third Hyrule Warriors game, based all on Tears of the Kingdom. They showed Zelda being played along with the Guardians, or whatever they were called in Tears of the Kingdom. Those weird, the dog people. I don't know how I feel about that one. I love a good Musou game, but I don't know. Hyrule Warriors was such a cool game because it was a crossover with so many different characters in the series. And then Age of Calamity was a prequel to Breath of the Wild, which was kind of interesting and had some characters in there. But this one, nothing kind of blew me away in terms of what the characters were capable of. And I'm just, I don't know. Overall, I was underwhelmed on Tears of the Kingdom. So, like, anything related to that is not, crazy to me. Anyway, let's see what else I have in my notes here. Yes, I watched this on my iPad, by the way, and I was tweeting on my phone, and I took manual notes on a piece of pen and paper. So if you hear the flipping of pages, that's why. New Deltarune chapters are coming, which is cool, but still no actual full launch of it. This is such a weird release schedule for Deltarune. I wish Toby Fox would have just, had that preview chapter and then just released the entire game after that instead of piecemealing it. This is so weird. Take your time, Toby, but just so weird. Then around the time when we got to Survival Kids, the stream kind of went down, which kind of made me scramble a little bit. We got a little bit of teaser for Hollow Knight, Silksong, and 2025 is all we got. It was very briefly shown. I don't think that game is making it in 2025. I'm kind of over it. There have been a lot of Metroidvania games that have come out since Hollow Knight, which was 2018, 2019, something like that. I'm just over Silksong. It's being hyped up too much. I know it's not going to be I think it's going to be good. I just don't think it can meet expectations, what people want it to be. This godly game. But Speaking of godly games, the Duskbloods. FromSoft is making an exclusive Switch 2 game, and it looks legally distinct from Bloodborne 2. It looks incredible. There was flight stuff, there was gun berserking, there was you're transforming into a T-Rex. It looks incredible. I'm going to watch that trailer so many times. Mixed bag for me on FromSoft games because I love getting into them and then, I drop off sometimes. Sometimes I finish them, sometimes I don't, just because of difficulty spikes or whatever. But Bloodborne is my game. It's my favorite FromSoft game, and I just wish that they would re-release it on some hardware. But it's good that they're making, Bloodborne 2 asterisk, the Duskbloods. I think the most incredibly what the hell moment was towards the end when they announced Kirby Air Riders, a sequel to Kirby Air Ride, which was a GameCube game. This is another racer. Guys, gals, everybody in between. They basically bookended the Switch 2 Direct with 2 racing games, and they're both coming out this year. What are they? What? Why would they do that? And it's being directed by Sakurai. That's Kirby is his baby. People were really hoping it'd be Smash Brothers, but like I tweeted yesterday, I don't think they should really make another Smash Brothers because, they called it Ultimate. And if they're making enhanced Switch 2 games, they could, or enhanced Switch games, they could easily just make it, Switch Ultimate Enhanced Edition or whatever, and then add more characters that way and features. I know at some point they probably will reboot it, which I'll be excited for, going back to ground one, maybe implementing more of a story, kind of like what they're doing for Mario Kart World, going back to the drawing board and whatnot, not just making a sequel. This is just another Mario Kart with tracks. This is actually a world exploring thing. An exploratory adventure game with Super Smash Bros. As a concept would be pretty cool. I've always said that I would love an RPG of a crossover thing, and then maybe fighting in the background. But this isn't about Smash. We're not predicting Smash things. The last game they showed brought me back up to hype level. It's Donkey Kong Bonanza, an seemingly open world platformer with Donkey Kong, and he's digging, he's mining. He looks weird as heck with his new design from Mario Kart World. I love it. It looks like Super Mario Odyssey 2, but with Donkey Kong. It's not Donkey Kong Country, finally. I'm really over Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Those looks have just been around for so long, and they've been ported so many times. I'm just over it. They're finally making a 3D game since the N64. It's incredible. I'm really looking forward to that. It's not launch day, but it's in July, so, close enough. Now, will I be able to get a Switch 2 because of the price point and because the pre-orders are going to be off the chains? I don't know. But those are my solid reactions. A lot of rambling, of course. But what did you think of the Switch 2 Direct? What are you hoping for? What did I get wrong? Etc. You can let me know in the comments below. This is just discussion. Let's keep things civil, okay? And until next time, thanks for watching.